How did you find out that you won a scholarship and that you were going to be here in Vegas and be part of all of this?
Yeah, so we do a thing called Project Christmas Child every year at our football team. It's where we, pack boxes and send it out to like third world countries and stuff to give, Christmas gifts to people. And I thought I was shooting a video for that for the conference and had a paper, and they just my coach, Coach Oliver, head coach at Lindsey Wilson, he handed me a piece of paper and told me to read it, talking about what I was going to say, and it just had on there that I was named a finalist. Yeah.
What does it mean to be a finalist for the Campbell Trophy?
Yeah, it means a lot to me because, when I first came in, Coach Oliver, saw potential in me in the classroom as well as on the field, and he talked to me about it, introduced me to what it was, and, we started working towards that. And, everything that, it stands for is something that I like to, be a part of in my life as a scholar athlete. So.
How do you balance the two? How do you balance getting the grades and being a good athlete?
Yeah, you just got to prioritize. Sacrifice is a lot of it. A lot of people like to go to college for the social life and, have a good time. But to me, it's setting myself up for the future. So.
Why did you choose to play at Lindsey Wilson? What's special about it?
I just had a connection from the beginning with Coach Oliver. And, it's the only true scholarship I had coming out of high school. I was a scrawny little 5'10", 170-pound kid, so I didn't really get much opportunity.
So, you've mentioned Coach Oliver a couple of times. What impact has he had on you and on your development, not just as an athlete, but as that student athlete?
Yeah, he's a great mentor. He's a great leader, and I think he's something that I want to be as I work towards becoming a coach in my future as well. He just everything that he's been. He's had his master's in business, and that's what I pursued as well. He's got an open door policy in his office where you can go in and talk to him about anything, and that's just the kind of mentor that I want to be for my players one day.
You have we're on the heels of a tough loss for you guys.
Yeah.
What is having won, the NAIA national championship last year? Like that obviously was special, but does it put it in a different perspective now?
Yeah, coming off a weird year with COVID in 2021, playing 24 games in a row in the span of 9-10 months it was. You didn't really have time to sit back and think about, man, we just won a national championship. But looking back on it now, it's pretty sweet that we were able to do that.
Okay, I think that covers it.
I have a question for you. So you're from an NAIA school, and you're here with the big boys. Do you feel kind of a special kindred spirit with all of the small schools out there that you're representing all of them at this?
Yeah, whenever I got to Lindsey Wilson, I knew it was a small school. I knew I wasn't going to have, the same opportunities that maybe a big school guy would have, but, that's the path that I chose, and I committed to them, and I decided to stay there my whole time. And, I know I'm here with the so-called big boys, but I feel like I'm right where I belong in terms of being a scholar athlete.
What's the future hold for you beyond football?
Well, hopefully just continue to play as long as I can, and then, I want to start coaching as well and do that one day, be inducted in a different way, hopefully.
Over 10,000 yards passing is pretty impressive as well. Where does that rank in terms of your accomplishments?
Yeah, it's up there. I was never in a huge passing offense in high school, so be able to come there and accomplish a goal like that and, hold the touchdown record passing as well at the school, it's up there for sure.
One other question. Can I ask one?
Yeah.
Tell me what the game of football has meant to you in your life. How has it helped you grow?
Well, you just asking the question kind of gives me coach chills just thinking about it because, I've always had a passion. I played 3 sports all the way through high school, basketball and baseball as well. But I've always had a passion for football, and, it's set me up in so many different ways. Just to think that I'm here with, this kind of recognition. So it's done a lot for me. It means a lot.